Hello everyone, it's Paola and today I'm sharing with you a very exciting book haul. First things first, I would like to thank all of you who attended any and every panel at the Latinx Heritage Month Book Fest. Whether you watched one panel, two panels, or all of them, thank you for supporting this event. I am deeply grateful for every single one of you who was excited, who boosted, who watched, and who just, pretty much validated me as an online reading bookish person. Um, these are books that I got because a lot of you supported me on Coffee, which I will leave a link to down below, where I am posting like my content calendars and stuff to sort of keep myself accountable and keep you guys excited about what's coming from me. So yeah, let's just jump into it because the sun is setting and I have to do this. The first book that I want to show you is Lince by Laura Esquivel. This is a novelized biography of Lince. I got it because it's by Laura Esquivel, one of my favorite authors of all time, and also because it is a book about Lince, and I don't know anything about her other than the fact that she was the interpreter that served between Hernán Cortés, the colonizer, and the Huaytlatlatoani governant of Tenochtitlan. Tenochtitlan is the name of an indigenous city before it came to be known as La Nueva España, aka before colonization. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I owned an ugly copy of this book, which is soon to be on hold, and I really wanted to get a pretty cover of it, and I did. And I am absolutely obsessed with it. It's floppy, it's beautiful, it's way more readable than the other one that I owned. I can't wait to reread. Next, I got P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. This is the second book in the To All the Boys I've Loved Before series. I read the second and third book as digital copies. Have them on my iPad. But I really loved these books, and I really wanted to own the physical copies. I only owned the physical copy of To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and I wanted to own the second and the third. Unfortunately, they only had this book in the edition that I wanted. I almost got an unmatching one just because I wanted to be like, I'm not like other booktubers. I don't mind if my covers don't match or if my editions don't match, but then I was like, no, I want them to match. So I was like, okay, I'm not getting the other one, and I am on a mission of finding the third book in this edition. They are the Scholastic editions. So if you know where I can get one, definitely let me know down below. Next up, I got Say Yes to the Marquess by Tessa Dare. This is my first book by Tessa Dare. I tried to read one back when the historical romance readathon was happening, but at the time I was very stressed. I just wanted to read a book in like 5 minutes, and I knew it wouldn't be possible, so I was like, no. And then I saw this one at the bookstore, and I was like, I might want to get it. So I got it, and I have to read it. I don't know when the historical romance readathon is happening again, but whenever that is, I'm reading this one. And then the next 3 books that I got, I teased a little bit about them on Twitter, because I just never thought I would find them at a used bookstore of all places. But I am so unbelievably grateful to the person that walked into that bookstore and decided to get rid of these books so that I could get them. Thank you. It was written in the stars. The first book that I couldn't believe was there was Behold the Dreamers by Imbolo Mboe. This is an adult contemporary book about a Cameroonian immigrant who lives in Harlem, and that's it. That's all I know about it. It has a little stamp because it was an Oprah's Book Club pick back in 2017, and I remember when it was first making the rounds on the booktube, and I never got to read it, and then I found it at the used bookstore, and I was like, yes. Next, I got a book that I probably should not have found, and that I should have probably talked my way into getting it for free. But it's a hard time for independent bookstores out there, and I didn't want to be that bitch. Anyway, I got an arc of Brief Chronicle of Another Stupid Heartbreak by Adi Al-Said. I have always wanted to read a book by Adi Al-Said ever since I found out about North of Happy, and I just have never sort of prioritized getting a book by him. And then I found it at the used bookstore, so I was like, step aside, this is mine. And finally, the book that I was least expecting to find at the used bookstore, The Poetics by Elizabeth Acevedo. Oh my god, when I tell you that this was just by pure chance, I walked in there with my bag of books, and I was like, I'm getting this one, which was, you know, a book nobody cares. But I wanted to see if there was anything else. I was like, I'm probably not gonna find anything at the English section, because I always go to the books in the English section, and very rarely do I find books that I really, really want. And this was one of those occasions. I am so happy. Thank you. I know a person who left these at the used bookstore where I got them. You are probably not watching these, but if you are, thank you. I deeply, greatly appreciate it. It's incredible. I love this book so much. And I love the person who left it at the used bookstore. Thank you. You are a real one. Let's do the thing that people do, which is grab the books, stack them together, and show the world what I got. Ta-da! I got 7 books. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.